Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. This weekend, we went to shop at a Korean supermarket called H-Mart, which is located in Naperville, a suburb of Chicago. The trip is about an hour and a half, but it is well worth it. We used to go there about once a month because they have many different kinds of vegetables. For example, they have mushrooms that I could not find in regular supermarkets. Here you have the oyster mushroom, and right here is the fresh shiitake mushrooms. And then you have selection of other type of mushroom, many of them which I have never tried before. This store also have many different kinds of peppers as shown here. Here they also have different type of gingers, including turmeric, which is a variation of ginger, and which, to my surprise, they even have ginseng root. As going to this store is always an adventure for me. H-Mart is found in most major cities now, and so you can check it out if you are close to one. This store also has a lot of processed food. One new processed food I discovered this time in my visit is a Korean-style corn dog. But this corn dog is not your regular type of corn dog. Yes, it has cheddar cheese, but in the middle of the corn dog, it actually has fish sausage. And there are many different versions to this corn dog. One of the variations is that the cheese is a mozzarella cheese. And in the middle of this corn dog, instead of fish sausage, it's stuck with fish cake. It is very clear the spread of processed food is global, and is only going to become more prevalent. So will home cooking have a chance? And I think I do. I think home cooking does have a chance if you have a good cooking system. And for me, my fast cooking system is the solution with flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. In this video, I would like to make a case with this teriyaki chicken, which is based on the basic chicken teriyaki template that I have shown you in an earlier video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to dress it up, make it more attractive and appealing without spending any more time. To cook this dish, I'm going to use 8 ounces of chicken that I have already prepped in advance. I'm going to cook the chicken with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, followed by half tablespoon of sugar. The addition of sugar is to induce caramelization of the chicken. And I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of chili pepper flakes. This is an experiment because I like to see whether the chili pepper flakes will improve the flavor of the chicken. I then use a pair of chopsticks to mix everything together. I find that the chopstick actually is the best tool for mixing the chicken. By using this method to prep chicken in advance, it will allow you to have chicken anytime you want. Next, I'm going to gather the ingredients to dress up this dish. First of all, I'm going to use some fresh pineapple. I love pineapple, so I always have some fresh pineapple on hand. If you don't have fresh pineapple, you can always use canned pineapple as well. To this dish, I'm also going to add some red cabbage, which is also in my advanced prepping. The first ingredients I'm going to use to dress up this dish is some cherry tomatoes. Last but not the least, I will use some scallion to garnish the final dish. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm all set to cook. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of canola oil in my 14-inch Cuisinart stainless steel wok. To cook this dish, it is important that you spot season the wok. The spot seasoning method is very simple. You heat up the oil until it starts to smoke gently. You either turn off the heat or you turn the heat to low, and you let the oil to smoke gently for another 15 seconds. This is the time when the wok is being seasoned to create a non-stick cooked surface. This method works really well because you will see that the chicken will not stick to the bottom of the wok when it is being fried. I'm going to shallow fry the chicken to create a light breading. Shallow frying has one advantage, is that you use only a small amount of oil. The Cuisina 14-inch wok is great for shallow frying because it has a large flat surface area which is about 9 inches across. Therefore, you can use it like a small frying pan. Here I use a pair of long handled tongs to spread the chicken out on the surface of the wok. This will allow me to fry the chicken on one side first. This method works very well because the chicken is thinly sliced, so it cooks rapidly. And it will not work well if the chicken is cut too thick. It usually takes about 30 to 45 seconds to fry the chicken on one side. The best is not to disturb chicken while it is being fried. Occasionally you can take a look at it to make sure that the chicken do not stick to the bottom of the wok. And you will find that the spot sealing method really well. By spot sealing the wok in advance, you will find that the chicken will not stick to the bottom surface of the wok. I find it is very nice to have a pair of long handled tongs. It will prevent your hands getting too close to the wok and from the splatter of the oil sometimes might take place. At this point, I would turn the heat to medium or medium-low. Because if the wok is too hot, it might end up burning the chicken. So it is about 45 seconds. I turn the chicken around. You can see the chicken is very nicely browned. The addition of sugar to the cornstarch mixture will help the chicken to caramelize and give it more browning. I noticed that sometimes the chicken got stuck together. Partly is because of the cornstarch. The tongue works really well in separating the chicken and then turning them over so that the other side could be fried. You probably noticed that some of the chicken have dark burn spots on it. That is due to the hot pepper flakes. This will definitely add flavor to the chicken, but I don't think it will make it spicy. I find hot pepper flakes have some very interesting characteristics. If you add the hot pepper flakes to things that you're going to stir fry for a long amount of time, you usually do not end up with a spicy flavor. And also discover that by adding a small amount, it really will enhance the flavor of the food ingredients. By now it's pretty much done. I'm going to season it with 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce and followed by 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce. Oops, sorry, I add some soy sauce instead. Okay, here comes 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce. And next, I'm going to switch to the wok spatula and stir fry everything together. The next step is I'm going to add the pineapple, tomato, and red cabbage mix. None of these ingredients need to be cooked. All I want to do is to bring them to the temperature of the dish. At this point, I decided I'm going to up the ante of the dish a little bit, so I got out some cashew. These are raw, unroasted cashew. I like them better because of their natural flavor. At this point, I decided I'm going to add a bit of water to spot clean the wok. Because some of the sauces have stick and burn to the bottom of the wok. This will allow me to return the flavor back to the dish as well as to create a light sauce. This is a great method. You should always have some water available in a squeeze bottle that you can add to the wok. But make sure you don't add too much water because you don't want to dilute the flavor of the sauce. By now, I have just a very light sauce, exactly how I would like it. Finally, I'm going to garnish the dish with some scallions. Okay, the dish is done. I turn off the heat. And the total cook time of the dish is slightly under 5 minutes. I did a final taste test and I decided I'm going to add a little bit more hoisin sauce to make the dish a little bit sweeter. This is a compensation of the extra soy sauce that I add to the dish instead of hoisin sauce early on. So this is a good demonstration of my fast cooking system of flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. As you can see, advanced prepping is the key, because through advanced prepping, you will have all those ingredients available to you anytime you want. And with template-based cooking, you are able to make adjustments, make changes according how you want the dish to present. This will allow you to create variations to the basic template, vastly improve your repertoire. And with flavor chasing, you can match the flavor to your personal preference. And with stir frying, you can cook this dish in a very small amount of time with great efficiency and practicality. I thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more as well as adopt my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a video every day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.